What's up, guys? Sean here, aka ImaFlyNmidget. Welcome back to some more of the beloved Lumber Tycoon 2. I know you guys are hyped, so I've got some really sick stuff to show you guys today. Been doing lots of building, been doing a lot of kind of progress on the base. I love showing you guys progress on the base. One of my favorite parts of this Lumber Tycoon kind of series. So, first off, let me kind of show you. Let me just kind of close the door. Let me show you what we kind of got rocking. So first off, I did a lot of little things along with some of the kind of bigger things, but I kind of finished this stairway over here. I guess we'll just kind of walk up here. We kind of got these little pumpkins over here and stuff. I know I kind of said that it wasn't really done. I kind of left this area kind of hanging, so I did kind of finish it off. I was thinking about maybe changing this wedge to kind of like match this kind of part of the wood. So I kind of changed this wedge right here and I'd have to change those right there, that small floor and that little tiny floor. I was thinking about changing those. I want to know your guys' feedback in the comments down below. I'm going to need the comment section of this video a ton. I need your guys' feedback a ton on this video. So watch till the end. I need all your guys' feedback so we can make sure this base is epic. I'm going to put something kind of right there, just kind of make it look cool. I don't really know what yet, but I will be kind of doing something really cool right there. But I'm thinking, yeah, so let me know if I should change this wood on the staircase to match this color or not. Or does it look kind of good as it is? It kind of gives a spiral look to it. That would kind of kill the spiral look, but it would probably make this platform look a little nicer. And then I just kind of add in like this little ramp right here, so it kind of flows nicely. Those kind of little things. Just a bunch of little things, like little kind of supporting blocks to kind of make it look nicer. But anyway, let's roll in down here. I don't think anything's really changed over there. Oh, the wall is completely done. So like that whole wall is done along with like the top bar that was missing and those little tiny tiles over there. So the whole outer walls, if I could zoom out far enough, Defaultio, let us zoom out a little more. If I could zoom out all the way, I would be able to show you guys that all these walls are completely done. Completely level, completely done. Everything about them is legit. So that's big. That is actually big news. Like that means that the base is coming together. We're going to start on the ceiling soon. I thought about actually making that my next project, but I didn't. I ended up, you know what, why don't we go ahead and go do what we're going to be working on today, which you can tell by the title of the video, which is the parking lot. Anything new over here? I don't think so. Not really, but this system is kind of done. Or I mean, I haven't really tested it yet, but it's pretty much done. So I added in a little bit of these guardrails right here. They're kind of like these little tiny tiles, or just kind of small floors that kind of guide the wood along straight, just in case they do get backed up. I don't want them getting slanted and stuff like that. I always want them moving forward, so they always enter the sawmill straight right here. In all honesty, it'd probably be nicer if I could even do like a 1x1 tile, like a slightly over a little more, so this saw can be cutting it on this side of the saw. But you know what? It works nice right now. So I also got this wiring hooked up. So I want to thank one of the dudes. This is why the comment section is so important in my videos, guys, because I actually read my comments and I love your guys' feedback and stuff. So I'm going to throw up a comment on screen now. And so I appreciate that dude for giving me kind of suggestion on kind of how to get this wire kind of going and stuff like that. So I do really appreciate that, my dude, and I appreciate your feedback and stuff like that. This is how I got it set up. Now, I thought this would be the only way it would work, but I didn't want to actually try it first off because I was like, that's going to take a lot of work. I'm going to need lots of inverters and lots of wires and stuff to figure it out. So it looks ridiculously complex. I know you're looking at this going like, Midget, that looks really complex. What is happening? What even are those things? It's really not that bad. The way I got this hooked up is these lasers touch the wood every, few units here. And anytime one of these lasers is blocked, this should go down. Now, I have not tested it. I literally just finished hooking it up because I was kind of waiting on getting some of these components. So I'm going to run you through it in a little bit. So say this wire is blocked, closed, okay? So now the wood, let's say it opens back up. Now let's say the wood's covering this wire, blocked. So ideally, as the wood is going along the path, it's hitting these lasers and staying closed, pretty much. So we're going to test it in a little bit. But now, yeah, so it's closed. So it does work. I think it works fine, right? Yeah, closed. And closed. Okay. So yeah, so it should work out pretty nice. Now let me run you through what it is. So these are just lasers and laser detectors. So if the laser's blocking the power, this gets triggered, right? So pretty much these wires are always on because these lasers are always the detectors are always detecting the lasers. So what I have it do, ignore that little lever right there. I should have moved that over closer to here, but I kind of had to make use of what I had. Basically, each one of these laser detectors goes into an inverter. You can get all this stuff at Link's Logic, guys. And if you haven't watched my video, last week's video on this simple system, I did kind of like a tutorial on how to build this simple system. I'll hopefully remember to link it in the description of this video. If not, I just look it up on my channel. It's pretty awesome. It's a 1x1 simple system. All right, so now we got this stuff right here. So we got them all going into inverters, right? So they all go into inverters. So basically, when there's no wood in the system, all of the wires are off. You can see all of these wires are turned off right here because they all are going through inverters. So technically they're always, the laser detectors are always on. As you can see, these are always on right here. And because those are always on, they go in the inverters, which inverts the signal from being always on to always off. So they're always off unless this system gets turned off, I guess, right? So if this wire goes off right there, then this wire goes on and the whole system comes on. The whole thing. These are all OR gates, okay? These are all OR gates. So pretty much that means if this line gets activated or this line gets activated, this line will be activated. They don't both have to be activated, just one has to be. So that, and they're all hooked up to OR gates. So if one line out of this entire system gets activated, this main line turns on, which closes the hatch. That was my best way to explain it. I hope that was pretty simple to you guys. You guys are going to have to kind of let me know how I did on explaining that. Hopefully that made sense if you're looking to kind of set this up on your own. But we're going to kind of test this system out right now. We can actually do it with this. So go ahead. That's a huge block. We'll go ahead and put that in and this in like right over here. We got to give it a little bit of time though. And ideally that's what the time would happen coming out of here. Is that one still pooping out or is it not going through? Where'd that one go? Oh, it's right there. Okay. All right, so this should close. Bam. Wow. Okay, so let's see if it stays closed now. So ideally, it's going to stay closed all the way until it's done chopping, which then this will open. Now, the only problem with this system, guys, is when you get a backlog right here. Log, I didn't mean to use the word log. That's actually kind of funny. And the irony, when you get a bunch of pieces of wood kind of backed up right here and it's all this kind of line, that's when it doesn't work perfectly. Because then, once this is finally done chopping, it's going to let in both of these pieces of wood, and because it's not going to close it in time, which is kind of the issue. But ideally, you know, if you put in two pieces or whatever, you know, you can kind of use this platform over here to, like, kind of hold this one or use this platform, which I'm going to open this platform up. I don't know if I said that in the last video, but I'm going to be kind of removing that right there. That's been there for a while. And I'm going to remove this and replace this platform right here to kind of make it this bigger platform so I have more room to work with. And that way I can put some pieces of wood right here and still be kind of good. So this is like, this should be all blocked. And it should stay closed until this wire right here, or until this laser reaches that end. So that laser's off, but the system's still on because these lasers are all still blocked. So the system should stay, I'm hoping this works, the system should stay blocked until this laser touches that detector. And if it works, I'll be so happy because I actually spent a ton of time on this system, wiring this whole thing. And I appreciate all of you dudes who've been joining in on my servers and helping me get these kind of items because going to Link's Logic is a huge pain. I recommend if you go to Link's Logic, just buy the whole store because guarantee you're not going to want to go over there for like one item later on. Because I needed tons of inverters, tons of OR gates, and then I got some wires and stuff here which ended up working. Oh, I need these lasers and laser detectors as well. And I should have made this a little bit longer. I should have probably made it like another conveyor or two longer, but it ends up being alright. And then check out this little pile we got down here. Freaking crushing it. As I say, it's crushing it. It gets stuck. Seriously? I've never seen this wood get stuck. That was weird. See, and that's another thing, is when things might get stuck, these kind of guardrails keep it kind of going somewhat straight here and still kind of keep the system going. So I do like those, even though they were kind of a pain to place because they're all like small tiles, but whatever. It's worth it. Okay, so now that laser's... Okay, and this is open. Good. This is also another thing I was worried about. Is this gets kind of stuck unless there's other movement around here. Because I don't know why. There's kind of like a glitch in Lumber Tycoon. Sometimes when something's on a conveyor and it's blocked and then it gets open, it doesn't necessarily move right away. It kind of needs that little extra jab. But okay, and then now it closes again. Wow, I love the system. It's working properly. It's working properly. Now, okay, let me show you what I got going out back while this kind of system gets going right here. So, I don't think I did anything else. I'm kind of looking around the base. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. All right, so check this out back here. Bam! We're going to be working on this stuff today. This is going to be our parking lot. Now, I know parking lot spots don't have these little kind of like hash marks in the road, but the only reason I added it so people know that this is like actually where you drive your car. That's the only reason I added it in. Because, yeah, parking lots are basically just white kind of spacings, but what I'm going to do is kind of have, I'm going to decorate this a little bit more. It's kind of weak right now. But I'm going to decorate a little bit more. I'm going to have like 3 spaces right here. I think we can fit 3, although I did not plan it out. So, worst case, we just kind of narrow this down to a 1 block gap and kind of have the outside edges, the full. I actually really like that idea. So, how many is this? Let's plan this out right now. Might as well, because this is what we're going to be kind of working on today. So, let's plan this out. So, pretty much we got 1, 2, and then we've got a space because that's where like our little hash marks go. So, that, and then we'd have another 2 block gap. So, like right there. And then 1, rip. Well, that works for now, though, I guess. Boom, boom, and then another 2 block gap, and then 1, 2. Okay, so this one won't fit, because we need it to kind of stop right there. Okay. So technically, or maybe we can even squeeze it in. So let's go ahead and let's go done and just destroy all of these and move destroying just is quicker. Destroy, and let's see if we can actually, if we squeeze this, and we'd also have an extra 1 block gap. So if we squeeze this, can we fit another parking spot in? You know, it's all about land these days and squeezing stuff in. Let's go ahead and do that, and then that. And then move this guy to here. Okay, so how much space do we have? Because I'm not going to move that. That's going to be a huge pain to move. So now we pretty much need, yeah, it's not going to fit by how many, though? By like 1 or 2? Because basically I can move it all over 1. So let's go ahead and let's just grab a, like, I don't know, just a smooth wall. I guess that'll work. Let's see where this kind of ends up. So right there. So we've got a 2 block that we need. So we pretty much need like 3. We need like a 3 block gap. Because we need to add in a little side row, though. So what we could do is, I don't want to move all these tiles over, because that would take forever. But we could necessarily shave one there and shave another one here. Won't really fit. Won't really fit all that well. So, what do we do? What do we do? We got to think here. We got to think. How do we want to set this up? This would be 1. This would be, you know, okay, so we're not going to be able to squeeze in another spot. So we might as well just decorate and make these spots look better than trying to squeeze in another one. Because if we squeeze in another one, I just don't think it's going to work. Okay, so here we go. So we've got, this will move over now, and we'll move this guy to there, right? Yeah, there's our middle gap in here. And now let's see how many blocks are working with here. Today's mainly a planning episode, by the way. Okay, there. And that would be all the ones we can fit. And basically we do like another kind of blocked gap right there. So what we could do is make this a little bit wider, or maybe try to squeeze in like some trees. So like there's parking spots. So like we do like a 3 block gap, which would be annoying, but we do like grass, 3 block gap, and in the middle we have like a tree, and we do that like really skinny kind of tree. That could be kind of cool. So we would basically be putting this guy, what we do, let's see, we need 3 blocks plus 1. So we need basically that. So it'd be, yeah, we'll just go ahead and destroy that. And all of this would move over. So we'd have, in between each one, we'd have, wait, but that would get removed. Now I'm like getting really confused. Okay, we do that right there. That's 4 blocks, which would mean it would go right here, actually. There we go. Because we're going to be removing this. We're going to be removing that. So we'll have a 3 blocks of free space, and then like we'll be basically doing this. Let me just do it so like you guys can see, so this isn't like that confusing. We're going to be moving that to there. And now we've got a 3 block gap in between each parking spot. There we go. That looks a little bit easier to kind of explain. And then where are we at with this guy? Where are you going? Where are you going with me? Bam, bam, and that's upside down. And I also want to say, if you guys are building your own kind of parking lot, garage, or any type thing, I recommend only using the 1x4 wedges, because sometimes the trucks get stuck if they're any steeper than that. All right, so then we've got that, and then we're going to need another. We're going to need basically 4 blocks. We're going to need 5 blocks. So we're going to need that. And I'm going to go ahead and just go. So that's my marker. I'm going to go to there. Because you're pretty much going to need 1 block, and then 3 in the middle. So yes, we'll do that. And then that one right there. And then this one right there. And then we need another one of these guys. And I think this actually might be good, although I haven't looked up in a while, so I don't really know. So there's our parking spots. You got one there, one there, one there. And then we'd have a wall right here. And honestly, that could be fine. We could do the wall, and then we could do like some more kind of decorations right here. And that's probably our best bet, is doing it like that. So why don't we go ahead and just move all of these things over. Oh, you know what? Actually, this ending side would have 2. It'd be 2 blocks. So yeah, I mean, we'd still have a little bit of space over here to kind of do some trees or do some kind of decorating. That's what I've been saying, guys. As this kind of base gets closer and closer to being like structurally finished, we get to do more decorating stuff. And that's what I've been kind of looking forward to doing, because we haven't really been able to do that a ton, because I've been more focused on just getting stuff done. Alright, so we're going to need that later, so I'll just leave that right there. But we're going to need probably some floors and some tiny floors to stack these guys up. 1, 2, and get in there, big guy. 1, 2, there we go. Alright, so let's finish. First off, let's finish this area, and then we'll kind of get this kind of plan going, and then, you know, kind of see what we're going with. Also, another problem that I'd noticed, and maybe you just can let me know in the comments down below. There's another reason why the comment section is so important today. Is, oh, what's going on here? We get a little jammed up. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, this thing got jammed. So that's another reason why I kind of want to do like a tile going this way, just like a really small gap. I actually don't know. Let's actually check it out really quick. If I had this tiny tile right here, would it block the laser? Oh, it does. Dang it, huh? That's that kind of thing. Yeah, because that's a 1 unit high wood. Dang, that really stinks. Maybe we could do some sort of, we can do like those. We can do this thing. What are these things called? Hatches. We can put hatches underneath that stick up through the conveyors. And if we get the height perfectly, we could do like a really tiny line on this side that kind of makes it so the wood goes a little bit more that way. Because that's kind of what it gets stuck on, is that little thing right there, that little gray thing. So if we can kind of get the wood going a little bit further the other way, it'd be better. All right, so this is kind of like, all right, there we go. Now it's going through. Now here's the problem. I need you guys' feedback in the comments down below. Is do these saws, do these auto chop saws, do they not chop end times wood? Or is like my system just bugged for some reason with only end times wood? Because it's the system, you'll see in a second, the system will not chop up this piece of wood. It's really strange. I'm not a fan of it. I don't know why it does it. Maybe that's just like the mechanics of the game, is like these saw blades are just not supposed to chop it up. But like, look, like it makes a mark and then that's it. It literally, that's all it will do. Okay, can I get you out of this so I can actually cut you properly? Give me you. There we go. I don't know why. I mean, it chops spook wood and glow wood, and those are like way stronger than this, but I don't know. I didn't know that was a thing, but that might be a thing. Oh yeah, I also added in this over here. So not this painting. I need to move this painting. Should probably, does this fit in our gifts? Let's see. Boom. Let's see. Does this even fit? I don't think so. It's so big. It's so, yeah, it does not fit. Actually, it honestly might. Ow. It might. No, it doesn't. Okay. I'll get you later. I'll throw that in there though. All right, so check out this system I got. I don't know why that's bugged as well. I need this thing needs to be kind of moved. Actually, we'll put it to use right now. We'll put it to use. Give me this. Give me this. Go that way. Go that way. Okay, so here's the thing that I added in, guys, as well. Because you guys like to drop off these big pieces of wood, which is great. I love it. Thank you guys so much for all the gifts. You know I appreciate it. And you like to drop off these really massive pieces of wood that I get it. It doesn't fit in our auto sorter and stuff like that. Totally understandable. Totally understandable. So what I added in was I added in this chop saw right here. So you pretty much, you drop your big piece of wood off, and then you just kind of chill right here. You go, hey, you know what? I'm just going to kind of chill and let this thing kind of chop its way. And once it's chopped up, then you can kind of put it in pieces into my system, and that way it's no big deal. Look at this, using my freaking brain. You know, and it's no big deal. And that way everything's good to go. So I added in that. It's a very simple system that kind of be hopefully taken advantage and used by you guys. It'll make my life a lot better, and I do appreciate all the gifts you guys give me, and that kind of system makes it a little more manageable. All right, so we're going to chop this bad boy. I haven't chopped 1x1 pieces in a while since I've been doing this, but these end times wood won't get chopped by the chop saw. I don't know why. I don't know why. I guess it's just part of the mechanics of the game, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe my game's messed up. I don't know, dudes. Let me know in the comments below. Okay, we're going to chop this up. I feel like we're going to need at least one more piece. I should probably go put in the system right now while it's kind of going. Yeah, why don't we go ahead and do that? Let's go ahead and put one of these guys over here. Kind of be good to go. Oh, yeah, and I'd appreciate some more end times wood, because this parking lot kind of thing is going to be... Now, again, guys, this parking lot, I don't know if I even mentioned it. This parking lot is actually... Oh, I don't know where I'm taking this. This parking lot is actually going to be used, like, for you guys. Like, it's for you guys to use. It's not... I'm not going to be putting spawners there or, like, parking my own cars there. It's literally for you guys. I know a lot of you guys visit me and stuff like that. I know a lot of you guys visit me and kind of, like coming into my base, and I get that. I'm all for that. But sometimes your cars get all kind of glitched out, and they're just parked everywhere, and things get nuts and things get crazy on my base. So to kind of keep things more uniform, I was like, let's throw in a parking lot. You know, let's have a little parking lot party. What's going on? Are we lagging? Oh, I already cut that one. You know what I mean? So like this parking lot is for you guys to use. So I want you guys to use it once it's actually done. It might not be done for maybe another episode or two. We'll kind of see. Kind of me having to I guess manually chop these pieces, it makes this project a little bit longer for me. And like that wall that we put up right here, that wall got put up so quick because I was able to do it all like pretty much automatically. So this project might take a little bit longer, but not that long. Not that long. It still chops up the yellow wood pretty nicely, the banana wood. Still chops up that wood really nicely. So that's kind of cool. All right, let's start filling these bad boys in. And I wanted to use this wood, so I thought about doing the same style as that, right? And then I was like, you know what? No, because then that's going to make people want to also drive in there. And I don't really want you guys driving in there because that's kind of like my garage. And if, like, my cars start getting glitched and things start getting crazy, you know, that's never a good thing. So I decided, you know what? Let's change up the color scheme a little bit. And the most similar color scheme I can go with was end times wood, which also makes it really sick for you guys to kind of park here and kind of makes it cool for you guys to park here. And then also the yellow kind of banana wood I thought would look really nice, which we also need one tiny piece of it right now, which should just be chilling over here. Not, I mean, maybe a little bit bigger. Maybe like, I don't know, like one of these guys, I'll do. I think our wood is up there now. Maybe it's not. Maybe it hasn't quite made it up there yet. Alright. And I thought about doing palm wood. Now I can hear it now. Oh, maybe it's that one I hear. And I was thinking about using palm wood, but that was like too similar, and I didn't really want. Okay, I really don't want to mess this up. I really do not want to mess this one up. Yes. Okay, got it. Nice, midget. Nice. Okay, how many more pieces we need? I think we'll be able to definitely finish this one this episode. Throw that in there. I'm gonna need like what? Maybe 4 or 5 more pieces. Let's kind of see. These ones could probably be chopped. These ones are kind of a little big. Why don't we chop these? See if we can kind of get. See if we can get away with 3 pieces right here. And then that means we would only need, what, 2 more? 2 more? Doable, man. We can send this thing. We'll have 1 parking spot done. 1 parking spot donezo. Okay, I'm going to need to chop you maybe a little bit more, like there. Hopefully this works. I don't know. I might have shorted myself a little bit, but we'll kind of see. We'll see how we're doing with this. All right, and 100. Nice, okay. Now, moment of truth. Please don't give me like a 97. If you give me a 97, I'm going to be mad. Oh, God. If that one's 49, I don't think we're going to get it. Oh, 94. Come on, man. All right, wait. Is this thing done over here? Yes, it is. So now we've got this nice piece. Oh, and this little piece right here, I guess. And we'll go ahead and throw that in there and throw this in here. And now these pieces are way more manageable for my system to kind of handle. So let me get out of there. All right, President. Thank you for doing your job. I need to pull you out. There we go. And then I'll cut this guy one more time. And it'll be full send. It'll be full freaking send, boys. And go boom. And then go hello. What's going on? A little bit of lag. No worries. No worries. Throw that in there. Come on. And boom. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm actually going to get it going straight as well because it goes through the system a little bit easier. All right, there we go. Now my system can actually handle these massive pieces of wood. So I do like that. I do like that kind of feature we got rocking. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab I'm going to go ahead and actually grab one of these pieces. And I'm going to cut a little piece off to kind of use because we're going to need one of these anyway. That's kind of the bummer nowadays with me kind of building something other than the wall. The wall went up, guys, you don't understand. The wall went up so quick because, one, I was able to, these pieces were automatically chopping for me, which was lovely and wonderful. Okay, perfect. Which was lovely and wonderful. But another reason is I was able to fill in the blueprints, like, right next to the pile. And, I didn't have to move the wood anywhere. Like, the second the blueprints were filled in, they were up on the wall. And it was so quick, guys. The wall went so quick. And it was awesome. And I freaking loved it. And now, it's like I got to kind of move these pieces to and from. It takes a little bit longer, but I can't complain because we're still moving ridiculously freaking quick. All right, do we have any more end times? No, I think it's up here still. Or maybe what happened? Didn't go through the system? Oh, it got a little stuck right here? Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Get in there. Get in there. And I'll just kind of put this guy out here. Bam. That should go through. I'm not going to wait for it to get in the sawmill because I don't need it to go in the sawmill. I'm just going to kind of grab it. Thank you. And this should actually be enough. I mean, we only need 2, I think, but should I just cut it in half? No, I feel like we should have some more building over. We got to conserve this stuff. All right, yeah, this will be hopefully enough right here. All right, good. I'm actually kind of glad we planned out the parking lot this episode because I wasn't really going to plan it. I was just going to keep building and then kind of deal with whatever happened later. But I'm glad we planned it out, and it should be kind of like nice and easy to kind of fit well. And I think we can add in some cool decorations and stuff. And I think it'll overall be a pretty sweet kind of project I'm excited for. And you guys can kind of park. So, that's done. Bam, how sick is that? Now, it looks kind of weird with this kind of, skinnier wall over here, but I think it'll end up looking fine once we kind of, I should actually just continue this. Should I move this? Yeah, let's move that over there. Destroy these, and what I could do is pretty much just add in walls like this. Where are you at, Doe? Add in walls like this all the way across. And that should make the kind of thickness... Oh, man, I got to do some tiny tiles still. But that should make the thickness kind of still look really good. So let's go ahead and go into floors, tiny floors. 1, 2, there we go. And then that'll kind of make it look a little bit better. And again, this middle area will be for, little decorations. And honestly, we could make it a little bit wider because I do have lots of room over here. So we could actually move it all over. Like, this guy would go... What is that? Is that lined up perfectly? I don't think so. I think it's upside down. TT... R, one more R, there we go. So that was here, we can honestly move it here, and that'll still give us plenty of room, I feel like. How much, wait, let's actually see. Let's take this and see how much room do we have. Do we have a full 4? Yeah, we have a full 4, so we should be good there. Alright, cool, so this is how we're going to plan out. Then we're going to give ourselves a little bit, we're going to give ourselves a little bit more room here. So we're going to give ourselves a 4-block gap. So there's the 4-block gap. So it's going to be like a gap. So like that's the gap plus 2 more because of each of the guardrails. So like that's our gap right there. Do that. And then, wow, that's actually perfect. Move that to there. And move that to there. And then we move all of these guys over. And whoop, 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 RT, there we go. And move all of these guys over like that. And that way we've got 1 more block gap over here to kind of play around with and decorate with. And we've still got kind of like lots of room to kind of play with over there. So they're all kind of more room. We got more room to kind of decorate. I like it. Okay, so let's just kind of finish this up. Go put that there. And we'll grab, what do I need, 4 of these things? We'll grab 4 of those, fill in those blueprints, and kind of, we'll throw this in here too. And then we're kind of, I think that's where we're going to probably call it today, dudes. I mean, got some solid progress done. I really wanted to just show you guys kind of the progress we got rocking on the base. I love showing you guys progress on the base. I was really working kind of hard and wanting to really show you guys some cool stuff this week, because I know it's kind of been a while since I've done, like, a lot of progress on the base, you know? It's been a while since I kind of did, like, a ton, and I was really kind of excited to kind of show you guys this stuff and get it kind of rocking today, you know what I mean? But anyway, let's go ahead and let's end the video there, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you guys are enjoying the progress. Again, comment down below. Let me know. Give me some feedback about the staircase, about all the kind of stuff we talked about in today's video. And you guys know I always appreciate you guys watching my videos. Seriously, it does mean a lot to me, guys. It really does. It really does, especially nowadays. So, I just want to say thanks again for all you guys watching and supporting me and all this kind of stuff. It does mean a lot. And yeah, smash the like on the video if you guys did enjoy it. That is going to do it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video at the end of the day. And until next time, if you haven't already, make sure you be fly and subscribe.